Hi, I'm Stacy with Easy Design Resources, and today we'll be continuing in our theme of From This to That in No Time Flat. And in honor of baseball, we'll be customizing a script and tail design. Script and tail is a classic style that gives those great nostalgic baseball vibes, and we'll be taking that nostalgic feeling a bit further with a couple of fonts by TomChalky.com. You can download everything you need in the free link below for the stock version of this design, and if you'd like to buy those fonts, there's links for those as well. This isn't a sponsored video. I'm just a subscriber to TomChalky.com and love using their fonts. All right, let's get to it. So once you've downloaded your file, go ahead and open it, and we're going to start by changing the text. Type a T. We're going to come up here to the beginning of the S and just click and drag around that and change it to whatever you're going to do. We're going to change this design to Easy Design. We're going to change mascot to resources. I don't like the way the E and the S interact here, so I'm going to click that. I'm going to bring it in 3 clicks. So hold Alternate or Option and arrow left, and that will bring that kerning in together. And the lowercase text baseline is higher than I like, so I'm going to bring that down about 20 or 25. 25 looks perfect. And then I'm going to click right in the beginning of the E and hold Option because we want to nestle that the text right into the R. So Alternate or Option arrow key left and 2 clicks gets us there. Command Shift A will deselect and then type a V and you'll get your main selection tool. And you can select that and then you want to center it and then reduce it a little bit. It's a little big. Okay. So we're there. This part was that easy. All right, now we're going to change up the fonts. So I'm going to type in A and select the Easy Designer. We're going to change that to Buckwheat and Rough. We're going to make it bigger. And then Alternate or Option left will reduce the kerning. I think that looks good right there. We'll change the 20 to Tallow. Sketch. Now our original font was a lot bulkier, a lot bigger, and it had a stroke on it. Well, this font does not work with a stroke, so Shift X will swap the stroke and the fill. We're going to type a V. I'm going to make that bigger. So grab that bottom box, hold Shift and Option or Alternate, and it will scale it proportionally until the top is where I want it. And then I'm going to grab that bottom box, hold Shift, and pull it down. Right about there. There we go. All right, and resources, we're going to change to Buckwheat Script, Rough. All right, we want to change our baseline, get it all back to 0. We want to change our kerning to auto, correct all that stuff that we did with the other font, and it needs to be bigger. So we'll go about like that. That looks about right. When I've got text like this, you can see the bounding box is curved and you can't tell if it's centered. So what I'm going to do is type an M and I'm going to create a quick mask that is at the widest points of this piece of work. Type a V, hold Shift, and you can click the text. Command or Control 7 will create a mask. And then I'm going to transform and I'm just bumping it until it's at 6. Our artboard is 12 inches wide, so 6 is the center. Holding Shift, I'll select it again. Command Option 7. Holding Shift, I'll deselect resources, and now I can delete that. Type in A to get our direct selection tool. Hold Alternate or Option so we can select the whole thing, and we want to just rotate it a little to the right. Not like that. All right, we're all set up here. Everything looks good except that the tail is clean with the outline and everything else has a grunge and distress. So we're going to create a quick mask. So I'm going to type a T and come right down here, and I'm just going to type the vertical bar, holding Shift and backslash, and the backslash. Select that again, Command Shift O or Control Shift O to convert it to outlines, Command or Control Shift G to ungroup it, and then we're going to just rotate these to where they are sideways, both of them. Okay. And then we want them to be the width of that tail. I also want to flip this so that it arcs instead of curves under. So I type an O to activate that tool, hit return or enter, horizontal, and we're good. All right, and then we'll do this next one. All right, so type an A to get your direct selection tool, select the swoosh, Command or Control C to copy. I'm going to delete it because I don't want it to be there anymore. Command or Control F to paste it in front, and then type a V, select our graphic in the background, go to Object, Envelope Distort, Make with Top Object. So now we've got an envelope. We're going to type F again, and then we're going to drag this next element up under it. Holding Shift, we'll select that swoosh and do the same thing. All right, so now we have a swoosh that is a little grungy, a little distressed. If we zoom up here, the edging on it is even a little inconsistent on a lot of it. And so we're done. One element I want to add, because this is the Tom Chalky font and Tom Chalky's colors are yellow and black, I want to change and do something with this. So I'm going to copy the 20. I'm also going to change the transparency to multiply and 75%. So now it's kind of got a little more of a worn look. Now we're going to do Command or Control F to paste it in front. I'm going to pick this yellow, and I'm going to change the transparency on that to multiply. All right, now just to make sure that the tones of the 20 and the tones of our swoosh are the same, I'm going to click and drag across the artboard. I accidentally got resources and that red, so let's undo that. Now we've got both layers of our envelope selected. We're going to go to Object and Expand, Object and Fill, yes, and we're going to go to Pathfinder and Unite. So now that is one solid graphic. What we're going to do is go to Transparency, Multiply, Opacity 75%. I'm going to copy that, paste it in front, select yellow, and change that opacity to 100%. I'm going to make sure we've done the same here. All right, now once we've got that done, go ahead and click and drag over the whole work, deselect the background, Command-Shift-O to convert our fonts to outlines, Control-G to group everything, Command or Control-C to copy, and we're going to go to our free mockup. All right, Command-V, type a V to get, make sure you've got your main selection tool selected, and we will scale this and set up our proof. All right, and that's it. If you haven't already, be sure to download that free template. That's free for you to use however you like with zero limitation. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe as well. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.